Hello, I'm Fatih. I'm responsible for SKAARHOJ for the Middle East, Africa, Asia, and Pacific regions. This is an unofficial training video for partners. In this video, I will show you three steps of using SKAARHOJ. In the first step, I will show fly and play with default configuration. In the second step, I will show you adding additional devices to control. And in the third and the final step, I will show you programming SKAARHOJ with the most flexible and innovative workflow for you. First of all, let me show you my workflow in here. I have a network switcher, I have a PTZ CAMERA ATEM switcher, and a SKAARHOJ PTZ FLY. And they're all connected to the network switcher. And I connected my PTZ Fly PoE hub of the switcher, so it's having its electricity from that. But if you don't have a PoE network switcher, it's not an issue. You can also see the 12-volt DC adapter on the product box. And I am connecting my SKAARHOJ to my computer with a USB cable. It's also in the box, but any USB cable is okay. And I'm connecting my ATEM to my computer as well. And I'm connecting my computer to the network switcher too. And this is my converter for Thunderbolt for my Mac. And the installation, I need SKAARHOJ updater. If you don't have it, no problem. You can just download it from our webpage under the support firmware updater. It works in Windows, Mac, and also Linux too. The most important thing about the installation is the IP configuration. So I'm checking my IP network preferences. This is my Ethernet network. I set it static IP because I don't have much units in my workflow. You can also go for DHCP as well. All the network and every device on the network must be at the same IP range. In my case, it's 10. In your case, it can be 1, 3, or something else. So to configure my device, I'm opening online configuration. It opened with Safari because it's my default in my computer. But we advise Google Chrome browser. But Safari is also fine. I am having no issues with it, so I will go with it. As a first step, I will download my PTZ camera device core from the list. So all the default controls will be in my device. It is MinRay. It is my PTZ camera with me right now. So, and also checking the IP addresses in here, and its IP address also in the same IP range. You will see, and I'm saving it. Okay, and after saving it, I need to push update firmware button. It's taking a few minutes because it's having the device core from the cloud, and it is uploading it to my SKAARHOJ device. Okay, now it's completed. You can also see from the controller, it is active and colorful. So let's try it a little bit. Zoom. Down tilt. Working fine. Okay, and we can see the camera select buttons in here. Only camera 1 is active because I have one camera with me. So when I push down edge of the button, let's get rid of this. when I push down edge of the button, it brings me the presets 1 to 5. And when I push right edge, it brings 6 to 10, and again right 11 to 15. If you need more than 15, you can add from the Unisketch. I will show that too. So let's go for preset 15. Nice. And 14 in here. Let's save this as preset 15. I'm holding a few seconds. Now it's saved up to green. Now back to 14 and 15. Fine. And what else? When I push the upper edge of this button, it is bringing me the color settings, color shading of the camera. Now it's speed limit, focus mode, sensitivity, and the PTZ speed. Let's make it slower. You see now it's slower. Let's a little bit faster. You see now it's a little bit faster. And what else? There are some other settings. Exposure mode, auto. Let's take it to manual. I'm changing the iris level. Shutter value, gain limit, and I'm changing this is the white balance. One push, manual, hue, saturation, brightness, contrast. So you see it's very small, but you can do pretty much everything thanks to the four-way functionality. When I push down edge, it brings the presets, and I can switch between the more presets with the right left. And when I push upper end, it's changing the color settings. So I think we are ready to go for the next step, which is adding another device, which will be ATEM in my case. So to do that, I'm again opening my SKAARHOJ Unisketch and selecting advanced and add device. And you can see all the supported devices from the list. It's a little bit long one. So I'm filtering ATEM from here to find it faster. Okay, add device core. Okay. Save settings. And I need to save from this page to controller configuration page. And also I need to enter my IP address here. Okay, this is the IP address of my ATEM. Nice. And after that, I need to update firmware to upload these settings into my SKAARHOJ device. Again, it will take a few minutes. Okay, firmware updated successfully. As you see, my device is the same. I see no ATEM functions in here. It's on the PTZ camera functions. So what I'm gonna do, I will add ATEM functions to my SKAARHOJ buttons manually, and which will be the third and final step, the programming yourself, your custom programming with Unisketch. And also there is a problem. As you see now, camera select button in camera 2, not 1. I think it is because it changed the IP address of the PTZ camera in previous value during the updates. So Now I'm saving it. Success. And rebooting the controller. You see now it is on camera select one. So I will do online manual configuration, program my Unisketch to control ATEM 2 besides my device. This time I am pushing local configuration, not online configuration, because local configuration works faster. Whenever I change something with the online configuration, it is connecting the server, sending data, having data, blah, 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 updating the device. It's taking a few minutes. I don't want to do that. I want to do it immediately, so I can do it with the local configuration. As you can see, it's my local IP address. So this is the Unisketch software. Let's see. This is the default configuration. As you see, for button 1, or the first button, is for camera select 1. And in the state 1, what's state 1? When I push the down edge of this button, it is going to state 1. And it is, you can see the preset 1, preset 6, preset 11, and the button 2, you can see the preset 2, 7, 12. So if I add another OR level and select 12 and 11, 12, 13, 14, no, it's already selected, 16, 17, preset 18, 19, 20. I will see it on here too. And in the button 6, as you see, it is where I program my button 6. It has too many functions because it's a small device and it has too many functionalities. Let's check it. I am closing these states because they are empty, so I can have a better view in state 0. So this is system local color function. It's giving this ice color. And in this function, it says four-way behavior, pass only down. So it is now showing what I'm gonna do, what it's going to do when I push the down edge of the button. And again, it says when I push down edge of the button, toggle between the state 0 and state 1. In state 0, I have camera select, and in state 1, I have the presets. This is another function, block up down. It says when I push right and left, it says change the shift levels. Shift levels are different from state levels. Shift levels are different. Switch between the shift state 0. It means this shift state 0 and shift state 1 and shift state 2. In shift state 0, I have 1 to 5 presets, 6 to 10, and 11 to 15. And in here, pass only up. What happens when I push only up? It changes the color settings in here. So you can see it in here. These are states